finally started a YouTube channel, your girl Nattie Boss. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Natalie, but on social media I go by Nattie Boss. I wanted to start a YouTube channel so I could share my fitness and nutrition knowledge with you guys based off my personal experiences, what has and hasn't worked for me, as well as my professional opinion on various topics. I wanted to use this first video as a quick, short video resume about my credentials, my education, and a little bit about me, so you know that the information that I'm providing you has a good solid foundation with a lot of research and education back behind it. So a few quick things about me. I'm born and raised in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. Been here my whole life, so I'm a city kid at heart. I'm also an athlete. I've been active my whole life. I've always done sports, but my passion truly is martial arts. I've done Taekwondo since I was 7 years old, and I'm currently a black belt. And I also do Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, and currently I'm a blue belt in that. And I do competitive competitions all over the country in Jiu-Jitsu currently. I've been interested in fitness and nutrition since I started my personal health and wellness journey in 6th grade. And I will dedicate a video specifically to that because it definitely deserves specific attention. So now we're going to get into my education and my credentials. I graduated from Westchester University in 2014 with a Bachelor of Science in Nutrition and Dietetics, and I graduated summa cum laude, top of my class, with Dean's List all 4 years. Also, while I was in college, I did do a 1-year certification course in holistic health nutrition. I did that through the Institute for Integrative Nutrition, and that's specifically focused on Eastern philosophies and holistic nutrition. After I graduated college, I got an internship through the National Association of College and University Food Services, where I was an intern selected to go to Georgia for 3 months at Kennesaw State University, and the focus was food service management. And we did a lot of sustainability work, farm to table, and the concept that we did throughout the summer was really about educating the college campuses and inner city kids on where food comes from the farms, and how it's translated to the plate to eat whole foods, and then any waste is recycled to the farm to then grow more vegetables and kind of keep that ecosystem going and help the agriculture as well as our bodies and how we're all connected. So I spent 3 months in Georgia doing that, and in that process also was involved with creating a camp for kids, a 2-day camp called Camp Green Cuisine, and that was focusing on urban gardening and teaching them that, you know, in the inner city there may not be much, you know, greenery and chance to have fresh fruits and vegetables, but ways to do urban gardening with your family or in the community so there can be fruits and vegetables available to those inner city kids. After 3 long, hot months in Georgia, I then applied for a dietetic internship, which is extremely competitive, and it's a mandatory for anybody who wants to become a registered dietitian, which I will get more into that in a different video as well. But I applied to Sodexo internship. This is one of the most competitive and well-known internships for dietetics. I was lucky enough to get accepted into my first choice, and throughout this internship I did 1,200 hours of work in community nutrition, food service, as well as clinical nutrition. Also, as part of my internship, I had to do a thesis, presentation, case study paper on a topic of my choice, which I chose diabetic kidney disease, and wrote a 60-page paper and had to present for 1 hour in front of professional clinicians and dietitians as part of a requirement to graduate. And so I did that, and that was a great learning experience and taught me a lot about the physiology of the body and how nutrition is so crucial in working the mechanisms of the body. I will go into depth on each area of what dietitians do in a different video because we do so much, and the misconception of what dietitians do is so great. So I wanted to really clarify that in a different video of what a dietitian really is and what different avenues we have experience and education in. that were qualified to work in. But just briefly, in addition to the case study, in my community rotation, I did do a lot of work with women's health, eating disorders, working with the police department with supermarket tours, and also getting some experience in sports dietetics. After graduating my internship in October 2015, I then took my test a month later and I passed them the first time, which was great, which is really hard to do because it's a very, very hard test, but I was lucky enough to pass them the first time. And then I immediately got hired at the hospital where I actually did all my internship at Virtua Hospital in New Jersey. And that's where I currently work as a dietitian. On a daily basis, I deal with patients who are admitted for various diseases like diabetes, chronic kidney disease, lung diseases, metastatic cancers, GI issues like Crohn's disease and irritable bowel syndrome. So I do have a lot of physical experience working with patients that need direct nutrition advice in order to improve their health and their well-being. So I hope you guys understand a little bit more about me, my credentials, and my background on education in this topic of nutrition and fitness. It's really important for me that you guys understand that because I want you to know that the information I'm going to be providing you is going to have sound evidence and background behind it, and it's not just something that I'm just spewing out there for everybody to kind of just, follow and believe in what I'm saying. I want you to know that I do a lot of research, I have a lot of education, and I am an expert in this field of nutrition. I've studied a lot in this field and got a lot of work experience, got a lot of physical education in this field, and so you can trust what I have to say, and that what I'm going to tell you is stuff that has worked in studies, has worked in my personal life, and you can trust what I have to say. Before I end this video, I actually wanted to give you an idea of how I'm going to structure my YouTube channel. Like I said, I started my journey when I was in 6th grade, so I have a lot of personal experiences since 6th grade. I'm now 24, so a lot of things I've learned along the way. I kind of wanted to do this YouTube channel in a sequential order of my life. So I will be posting videos, based on when I first started and what I've learned along the way. So the struggles that I've been through, how I got out of them, things that have worked for me, things that, set me back, and how I had to find inner strength to, overcome difficulties and obstacles. I really want to be relatable to you guys so you know that I'm not just some fit chick that just popped out fit. I had a lot of struggles just like you guys and everybody else out there in the world, and but it's not impossible to overcome and to be your best self, and I've learned that along the way and really want to share all my knowledge with you guys. So that's how I want to structure my channel. So in the very next video, I'm actually going to do just to really let you guys know exactly what a dietitian is and does. I'm going to dedicate that video just to what a dietitian does and the requirements that it takes to become a dietitian, so you know that it's not just a 1-year certification and yay, I'm a dietitian. It's a lot of hard work, and I want you guys to really get a good grasp and understanding on that, so you know that I know what I'm talking about and I am an expert in the field. So I will see you guys in the next video. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe to my channel, and don't forget to share it with a friend.